Greetings, everyone. I wanted to do a vlog on who we are because it came to light after an incident a couple weeks ago that a lot of people out there hadn't heard of the Crescent City Halo. Unlike my loving wife, I don't type. I don't type anywhere near as fast as a lot of people do out there, so the best way for me to communicate is through the power of video. Now, some people haven't heard of the Crescent City Halo because they don't want to. And they don't want to believe that an entity like that exists, or most people just haven't heard of us. It was said quite loudly and very publicly, who the hell is Crescent City Halo? We don't know who these people are. We've never heard of them. You know what? Fair point. And that's our fault. We did that on purpose. We stayed under the radar. We did our own thing. We didn't see a need to go out there and jump into the maelstrom that is the vampire community and the vampire world. But not going to get into a flying war over our existence, because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we exist. And there is not a goddamn thing you can do about that. Because we're not going anywhere. In fact, we're getting stronger. We're getting bigger. There's a difference between a court and a crew. Crews are something that exist here in New Orleans. They are a lot of times benevolent societies. This is a group of people that come together for a common goal, a common cause, and they enjoy each other's company. They enjoy hanging out as a crew. We are not here to dictate to anybody how they're to respond, or who they're to hang out with, or what they're supposed to do, or who they're supposed to do it with. It's not the point of a crew. And so as we start this, let's give a definition of what is a halo. Now, a halo is a geographical location that is a gathering of energy of like-minded individuals in that area, and it's bringing together the energy. And anybody who's been here in New Orleans for longer than 3 seconds will tell you that the city of New Orleans has her own energy. The city's alive. We've known that for 300 years with Europeans here, and hundreds, if not thousands of years prior to that, to the Native American tribes that had been here. It is listed from the inception of people being and inhabiting this area of the energy that revolves around this area that is known as New Orleans, the Crescent City, the city that cared for God. So a halo is a geographical location. It's the city. The crew, that's the group. And as the Crescent City Crew, we are a Sabretooth Crew. And the reason I bring that up is, one, everybody's welcome to hang out. We don't hold clans and houses against people. That's not what we're about. There's enough people out there in the world that hate us as it is. We don't need to go fighting in and amongst ourselves as vampires. And so, we came together as a crew. And we're a strong crew. There's probably about 30 of us so far here in the city of New Orleans. And we get together once, twice a month officially. Most of us see each other during the week multiple times. But we weren't welcomed in any other courts around. Nobody wanted us around. We were shunned, had people stick their nose up at us, had actual threats of violence against us. So, we did our own thing. There was some messages sent to us via the interwebs about introductions. So here I am, Cedric Whitaker, City of New Orleans, Crescent City Halo. We don't have titles down here. If I had to have a title, it's host of the city. My job is to say welcome to people, and that's exactly what I'm doing. But to have a true head of an organization that is placed up on a throne and is called the Almighty Poobah, king, queen, priest, whatever, that don't flow down here, and don't roll that way. We don't roll that way down here. That's not how we do things in New Orleans. And I know some of you guys out there are going to hate me just for the simple fact that I wear this ankh around my neck and have it tattooed on my arm. To you, I say this as Southern as I can. Sucks to be you. Now, I understand that there's a huge history with the Sabretooth clan, both positive and negative. History is history. I'm a tour guide, trust me. I know bad history. I'm a tour guide in New Orleans. But it's 2019. People have moved on. A lot of people have come together and talked and worked out those grievances and those differences. I find it disheartening that visitors to this city come here and they're shown basic Southern hospitality. Basic vampire hospitality to somebody coming into our city. And it shocked them so much. And it's not just this one individual. It's happened other times. But it shocks them so much that vampires can come together, embrace those that aren't from here, that don't wear this ankh, that it's an alien concept to them. There's a serious issue there. That's a serious problem in our community. Are we going to have different points of view? Are we going to have histories amongst people? Yeah, you exist on this planet. It's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about that. So, people want to sit there and say they don't want to recognize the Crescent City Halo crew as being a proper vampire crew. Okay. Don't show up to our events. So you're missing out on the good food, the socializing, the intellectual conversation. Your loss, not mine. We get together on a very regular basis, hold gatherings, have dinners, because as vampires, should we make ourselves better? Isn't that what we're striving for? Is to be the ultimate predator? And to be the ultimate predator, not only does that mean you can defend yourself, you can defend your family, your crew, but it also means you strive to push your intelligence, your understanding, your knowledge. There are halos all over this country. There are groups of Ronin and individual practitioners all over the country. And every single one of those groups, every single one of those individuals deserves some decorum of respect for just existing. So, I offer out my hand in friendship and lines of communication with honor, loyalty, and respect. Anybody who's known me for longer than 3 seconds will tell you I live and die by those words. Tattooed on my arm. Come on down, show you a good time, introduce you to one of what I believe is one of the best cities on the face of the planet. I know I'm a little biased. You talk to anybody in any other cities, will tell you their city's the best, and rightly so. They should. I'm a proud New Orleanian, and I'm a proud member of the Sabretooth Crescent City Halo crew. You want to talk to me? We'll put all of my contact information down below. You can look us up on our webpage for the Crescent City Halo and ask questions. Because the only way that we're going to grow as vampires and that this community is going to grow and not continue to fracture and eat itself is lines of communication and talking to each other. Look forward to seeing you guys out there. So, from the Crescent City Halo and the Crescent City Vampire Crew, this is Cedric signing off. See you out there.